Hey everyone, it's Melodite Fan back with another video, and what you're about to see is a cut segment from the ranked episode that me and Melodite did uh, last week. So, so it's the beginning of October, and I felt like it was appropriate that this video come out first before we work on anything else related to it. So, just to give it some context, we did the ranked episode. It went on about an hour and a half. Near the end of that, we talked about like the Halloween game. We were excited about it, and it just kind of led to a discussion about other horror related games in that uh, same vein. So we talked about that, and then there was also some stuff that happened afterwards. I'm literally editing this as I go, so we'll see how it all works together. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the thing here.
Oh man, but anyway, I guess because we're on the Marvel DC fan reviews, do you mind? Have you actually like seen any gameplay or played the game at all, like the Texas Chainsaw game?
I've seen gameplay. I've seen enough to get a general idea of what's happening. I've not played it myself. I do have a copy, which is still sealed, I think, but I
Hmm.
am meaning to get to it at some point or another, probably for a video or something. I want to, there's a whole bunch of these horror games that I would love to talk about for Halloween specials and stuff. Like there's Texas Chainsaw, there's uh, Evil Dead is another one.
Oh yes,
Killer Clowns from Outer Space would be a fun one to do as like maybe
yeah.
an April Fool's kind of thing. But um,
Um. Okay, so can we talk about um the new Halloween game that just got announced by Gun Media, the
we
same
might as well.
producers,
We might as
same
well.
the same producers that did Texas Chainsaw, Friday the 13th, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Um, so what do you think of what do you think is gonna come out of this video game, like knowing the information that you know about the game?
Well, one thing I'm happy about is that not only is it they're doing another asymmetrical multiplayer game, but they're also doing a dedicated single player mode,
Yeah.
which unlike the other games, I don't know about Texas for sure, but Friday they had to like they added that in later, and it was basically just like a Hitman style mission to mission kill certain people with whatever objective. So I'm glad that they're focusing on not only the multiplayer aspect but also the single player one. And also something that makes me really excited is that Nick Castle is doing the mocap for Michael Myers. And I just learned about this today.
Yes. And so when I found out that they were doing single player uh like a story mode, not
Mhm.
even um I got really hyper excited for that because I'm like, okay, well, even if they abandoned the game like they did Texas Chainsaw, or like the last update that we got for Texas Chainsaw was like literally almost a year ago now. Um, we like hopefully they produce a good enough single player like experience
Right.
that you're able to go back to it. Now, to talk about Friday the 13th a little bit and what I meant about the mechanics. I really struggled with the navigation of Jason Voorhees, like his teleportation mechanic.
Yeah.
Like I've really, really struggled with it, and I just got really pissed off by it. And then I also found that if you faced good enough survivors, you're fucked. Like especially if they have the shotgun, they could just keep repeating that mechanic, and you like can't do anything.
Yeah.
And they didn't really think much on how to balance the playing experience. And this is why I think that I hope that Halloween is a serious competitor for games like Dead by Daylight. And so Dead by Daylight was the first kind of symmetrical um game that actually started using pop media serial killers.
Yeah, that paved the way for all the other ones. Like that really was the benchmark and everybody else just has been trying to compete with it.
Yeah,
For sure.
and I remember buying the game years and years ago, like exclusively just to play as Leatherface and Michael Myers. And then I also found out very quickly how hard it is to actually play a killer on DVD. um, but I don't know. Yeah, so it's I'm excited. I know the game doesn't Halloween doesn't come out until 2026, but you know
Mm.
what? Like hopefully in that time frame they are able to um do whatever they need to do to make it the best experience possible
Well,
for
what makes me excited is that, or what I'm hoping is that they take everything that they've learned from the other games that they worked on, like Friday, Texas, Predator Hunting Grounds, and they just kind of use what worked in those and everything, and just strip away everything that didn't. So
Mm.
they can make the perfect game to meld all of those ideas together.
Yeah, and I really hope that they really kind of tone it down on the mechanics of being a survivor. Because especially in Texas Chainsaw, like there's a lot to the game, if I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's a bit intimidating if you're a first time player. So I'm hoping that I guess what I'm trying to say is they don't overcomplicate the mechanics, which it seems to me they do. But but I'm also not a competitive gamer in nature,
Neither am
so
I. So
like I think like maybe that's where I'm coming from on that. Like I just want to be able to sit down, and enjoy my solo experience. Um, but I don't know, even Dead by Daylight is a little guilty for that too. Like it's not a very beginner friendly game. You have to kind of it's very much a baptism by fire. You have to kind of just learn what works out best for you. Cause I forget how many perks there are in the game, but like there's at least close to 100 different perks in the game, and it's almost the same thing in Texas Chainsaw. Um, and again, it's like one of those experiences where it's just like you kind of have to figure out what works best for you. So
yeah, for sure.